What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Glorifiez. Welcome back to the channel. And today we are live streaming the Stanley Parable. I haven't played it before, but my cousin suggested it to me. He said it could be good. My nose is running. I am not sick, but let's get it, guys. My hair looks crazy. Let me adjust this right quick. Okay. Have you played Stanley Parable before? No. I don't know what I'm getting into. Yeah, until the computer is barely visible. So, like, that's like barely visible, or do you mean like, I'll just do half. I'm gonna just do half. I don't know what they meant by barely visible, but please enter the current time. It is 6:18 p.m. All right, cool. Can be changed and accessed from the main menu. Okay. Gotta turn up my headset a little bit, man. Okay. Play from the beginning. Okay, man.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Okay,
employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Right.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of
every day, every month.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Hold on, Brad. Gotta make sure I put my glasses on for this, because I don't know what in the world we might be doing.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, I'm gonna need to fix this. I look around mad slow. Can I like crouch or anything? Okay. Oh, this is nice.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. So L2's how I crouch. To the meeting room.
No matter how hard Stanley
when I press
looked,
X, it sounds
he
like
couldn't
I'm
find
on
a
the keyboard.
trace of his co-workers.
Okay, well that is something.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Nor did it advance the story in any way.
Okay, my bad, bro. Well, I gotta do something if I'm turning off the computers. I hate Mondays. Agreed. Can I not sprint? So
when Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Should I enter the one on the right? I feel like I should enter the one on the right. I'm going to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, Brad. See, you knew what it was.
Ah, yes. Truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
He said drinking it all in. Okay. Really nothing here?
Yes. Really. But eager to get back to business,
okay,
Stanley took
my
the
bad,
first
bro. This
open
man's
door on his left.
First on my left. That's not looking like the right room either. Yeah, my nose, bruh. Ew. I think I'm gonna keep straight. I'm gonna just not listen to him and see what happens.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Alright, bro. Do not lie if you are lying right now. Stop. Okay. Whoa. Bro, what in the world? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. Okay. Can I grab this?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you. Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why?
No.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
I'll listen, bro. I'll just try something. They said don't jump.
I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay, I'll give you a chance, bro. I apologize, bro. Danger everywhere. Okay. All right. Where am I at now, bro? Talk to me. Past this. Okay. Hey, bro.
Now listen carefully. This is important.
Okay,
Stanley
scared, bro.
walked through the red door.
Okay, I'm gonna walk through the red door. I'm gonna listen to man's, bro. I'm gonna trust you, bro.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
Yeah,
Do
bro,
you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Okay. Brody, what'd you just do, bruh?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Whoa. This is trippy, bruh.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
It's actually making me smile, bro. It does make me feel happy. I don't know what's going on. You gonna make me move, bro, or are you actually gonna let me sit here, though? Do you think they'll ever touch? Do you don't think they'll ever touch? Whoa. Can't walk off. Okay. Oh.
No, wait. Where are you going? Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
How will I die?
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Hey.
No!
Ooh.
Oh, thank God you lived.
Scared me.
You had me worried there for a moment. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
You start teabagging on him?
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that?
Oh, am I moving slower?
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Yes, bro.
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it.
I am.
I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
No, now you're making me feel bad,
bro.
Looks
like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
What's going on, bro? Hey, bro, now you're making me feel bad, bro. Maybe I should stop. Maybe I should stop, bro. This is the last one, bro. I promise. Oh, I actually died.
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
No, hold on, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Let me go back. Oh, bro, that's actually kind of sad.
Co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm actually listening to him this time. That's crazy. I just ended like that.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door.
I'm gonna follow his directions this time, bro, because that was terrible. That made me feel bad.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to resolve a dispute with a coworker? Let it build up inside you. Bro, who did that, bro? I was reading that. No, I don't care no more. Room, closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
We're gonna go upstairs, bro. To my boss's office. Nice. Okay, they living it good up here. Oh, this is the bathroom. Can I get that? No. Some water. Because the boss knows what the boss says goes. If the boss suffered losses, then what's the boss choose? What? If the bosses suffered losses, then that's what the bosses chose. Okay. Could not read that properly at all. Is this one? No? Okay. Here we go. Bro, what's up with business strategy? That's crazy. I'm gonna go up. I'm going here first. See what's going on here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Oh.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. By simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Bro, what in the world, bro? I need to look at those. Man, I don't know. I think I liked it better when I broke my ankles in the first try. It's getting kind of spooky. Man, taking me to his dungeon. Yeah.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now?
Stanley got them knees on him, though.
It had never occurred to him. This question would not go unanswered for long. Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
breaking the game.
Facility.
What? Well, bro, what's going on? Did they really think I was still in the elevator? Nah, bro, I'm going back down. Hey, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh. Really, game? Oh my gosh. Okay. What was the point of me, man?
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. Okay. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
Okay. For storytelling.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. Rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Okay. Oh, sorry guys. My mic. Alright, going back down.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Just too good, bro. That's how I come up with this, man. It's just too good. It's too easy, man. Obviously,
surely this
guy,
time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor. But Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Gee, looking down that hall, bruh, I know it ain't a horror game, but like, that look like some horror game stuff, bro. I'm gonna just keep straight. Okay. Turn on the lights.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I mean, yeah, I want to know. Am I actually dead or something? That'd be insane. That'd be a insane plot twist. Okay.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I mean, that one right there, 2, 3, 4 is kind of blurred out. But it works when it's actually one. Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Okay.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I should turn off the light and made this more...
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
How do I turn it back on?
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I want to enable it, though. I wonder if there's a way I can turn it all back on. Where's the power switch at? Yeah, there's 5. Mind control waiting, idle waiting input. There's another one up there. System power. Let's turn this thing on, boys.
And when at last he found the source of the
Turn it
rumors...
off!
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
What did he say?
If this machine is activated without proper DNA identification,
Turn it off!
Nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then?
I'm gone!
Let's say,
I'm already out.
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
What was it called? 2648?
More time to talk about you.
2648? Was it 2648?
What all this means. I barely know where to start.
2648?
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
2648. Hold on, no.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway.
One.
Where's
one at?
To them.
I
erased them. I turned off the machine
and
set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office.
I can't run, bro. I can't run.
Endlessly and then dying alone. Other
One
times,
is red.
I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside.
Four is green.
Let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this though, this version
incorrect. One is blue. What is going on?
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich.
I'm a dead man, boys.
But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds.
I'm not understanding. 5 green
on the trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley?
5 green?
Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yes.
Or did you just assume when you saw that
activate
timer
button
that
hit
something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Hit. Oh man, bro, I'm cooked for real. Anybody got any hints?
But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
Dark blue one.
Humble. This is not a challenge.
Dark blue one. Dark blue one.
You wanted to control this world. That's
that dark
fine.
blue in front of one.
But I'm going to destroy it.
I'm so
first,
lost, bro.
So
Dark blue
can't.
one.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom.
Oh no!
Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the journey.
Bro, I'm cooked.
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
He said happily ever after. Boom. Okay, bro. I did not understand anything that happened in that run.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe I missed something? I'm not even sure. I'm going to turn all these off, though, this time. Because that man literally just blew us up. That's crazy.
When Stanley came to a set of
I'm
two
not going to
open
listen
doors,
to him
this was
here.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Okay.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
We're going to listen to him the next time.
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay. So last time I kept straight the first time I did it, and it led me to that whole ledge thing. So I might do that again.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Key card. So last time I jumped down right there. I might do that again.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
there's a truck
foot
down
here.
there.
I'm not
Do
sure.
I actually die if I drop?
I realize that investing your trust in someone
Will I
else
die?
can be
I'm gonna find out.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Okay. I apologize for my outburst.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could
so
it
you
mean?
can kill yourself or get
Stanley
yourself blown up.
decided to go
That's
to the
one of
meeting
them.
room.
Break your
Perhaps he had
ankles.
simply
That's
missed a memo.
great. So there got to be a way you can stop the self-destruct. That's cool. You know what I'm saying?
When Stanley came to a
So I
set
want to
of
get
two
back to where I
open
was.
doors, this was not the
This
correct way to the
time,
meeting
I'm
room,
going
and
to-
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I'm gonna
Perhaps
actually
he
jump
wanted to
off
stop
of the,
by
the
employee
ledge
lounge
thing and
first,
land on
just to admire it.
the walkway.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art.
Is there literally
What
like
was
no
it about
clues
this
around
room
here?
that called? But eager to get back to business, Stanley took
Bro,
the
I'm so
first
lost,
open
bro.
door on his left.
He wants me to go this way. I'm gonna go straight, and then
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired
we can
years
either
ago.
go up there, or we can go right here. So this time I'm gonna go
Stanley,
right
I
here,
think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot
and then I'm gonna follow his directions
I'm
from
not
there.
your enemy, really, I'm not.
And see where it
I
leads me.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is
Alright,
that the
here we
story
go.
has been about nothing but you all this time.
Okay,
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Look at that truck down
Someone
there,
you forgot. Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
there's like a
Are you
key card or
that
something
convinced
I
that
need
I
here.
want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Okay.
Give me a chance.
All right, bro. I'm gonna give you a chance, G.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
My first time, did I walk through the blue door? Or did I walk through the red door? I'm gonna walk through the blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, bruh. No, I'm going through blue, bruh. What's wrong with you?
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
Thank you.
You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you wanted?
Exposed developer
Was it worth
textures?
ruining
Who
the
is this
entire
guy?
story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Yeah.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Vehicle skill trees? This man funny.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
It feels like a trap. I don't think I want to listen to this, man. So I'm going to go through the same door. Oh.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from
He made me go
allowing
through it
more
regardless.
choices?
Like,
Feel
bro,
free
what?
to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I mean, it was a good trick, but like the area still isn't developed, bro. So I'm gonna give you a 2. I'd say.
Oh well, now this is useful. You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate it either.
Exactly.
You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term. It didn't cause you excruciating pain. Big steps we've made here today, Stanley.
This time.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Bro. What? Okay, I'm so lost. Now I'm gonna go through this door. I'm not sure what this man's trying to show me.
Would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
No.
Again, honest answers, please.
No.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
The option, bro. He doesn't even give you the option.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me.
That is funny,
I'm
bro.
Try. I'm out. I'm done.
Do I win?
It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Just to ease the pain.
What do we have here?
Okay.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What is he booting up now, guys?
Aha! Fascinating.
Okay, I dig this.
What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
Ooh, okay, I see you.
It seems obvious to me that you
still got the knees on me, bro. Look,
man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some
in your creep tower
purpose. Yes, that must be it.
What
a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley, and it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Okay, I like this. Feel like we're making progress now, you know what I'm saying? Whoa. Hey, I don't do well with heights, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's get down from here, bro. I thought I could fall off the edge, bro. I got a little scared for a second.
No, it can't be.
What? It's nice, bro. There's a little shed back here and everything, man. Go this way.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Not bad.
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
Bro, you just
off into that thing, that big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow.
Bro, what's up with this dude?
Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to get us out of here.
No.
Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Ooh, wait, hold on. What's this?
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
I can't like turn this on and blow it up. It'd be crazy. Rocket League.
See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
Where's this dude doing?
Box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stan, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Okay. I'm guessing there's like a door or something.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what
sports
fun.
Ball.
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together.
Yes, what's up, X-Life?
I think surely we must. Okay, Stan.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, I'm moving now. Look at me. Oh, yeah, I'm shifty, Stanley. Let him know. Put me in card. Hold on. Where'd the ball go? They ain't make no noise or nothing.
Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Hold on, bro. Where'd the ball go?
Stanley, I have a thought, and I realize I'm not a sportsologist. Hold on. What are you doing? Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Bro, what? Okay. Work in progress. Okay. We're on to something, boys. I think it just became a horror game in like 2 seconds. Can I stay here? Hey, bruh. You know, we could just restart this, bro. Hey, I ain't signed up for no horror game now. It's kind of crazy. It looked like the office just ran down, honestly. Okay. Into the dark rooms, I guess. Can't open that. If I get jump scared, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, hold on. Found some light. I don't know what that is. Alright, we're gonna keep going, bro. We're doing something, right? Hey, back in my office. Shut the door behind me, bro. What's going on? Nothing, huh? Oh, this room. Wait. I can't tap here. Okay. Okay, so what I'm seeing is...
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Okay. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world.
I'm so lost,
yes.
bro.
Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
Okay.
Very soon. I can wait.
I'm so lost about what this game is supposed to be. I'm so lost, bro. Am I back in the office? Oh, I need to get... Okay. See... I'm so lost, bro. I'm so lost.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
They said there's a lot of endings to this. Okay. I wonder if there's a way you can actually, like, leave the building.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
Maybe if I listened to him during the Rocket League thing, that
standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'm gonna take the left.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
down here? This is new. Okay. I enjoy this.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Can I go right? No. Like, see, I can't interact with this. Like, it just stops me from clicking. Makes me feel like there's something there. But we're going
no, it's to the right. My mistake.
Okay, buddy.
No, not the right.
That's why I couldn't interact
Why
with
would
it.
I have ever said it was to the right? What
am
was
I
I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Is this back the way I came? He's rustling papers, bro. What?
Down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Take it in. I don't think this is a way. And we're back here, bro.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
Bags, bro.
Close your eyes.
No, I'm keeping them open, bro.
Okay. We just
got fired. How did you even get fired?
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish.
That's me right there.
The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No, don't you do it now, bro.
Suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Bro, okay.
All of his
This man's really playing with me, huh? He's really playing with me, bro.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
Now I'm
a memo.
intrigued to figure out everything you can actually do in this. This is kind of crazy.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Brother, what did you do?
I definitely restarted the game over.
What did you do?
Fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
The bags, bro. I don't know.
I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
Take the door on the
It's
left.
An adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
All right. So I don't want to go through the middle ones. I might go through this one. This one looks... Can I go through that one? If I go around this way. Aha! No, wait. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. Nope, don't want to go this way. I don't know what's over there, but I don't want to go that way. We gonna follow this way. Yes.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can
Thanks,
promise
bro.
you
I don't know what you did to me.
There definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart
I'm in the back
game
rooms
again?
right now. No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again.
Yeah, exactly,
but it's got to be better than this.
Okay,
let's give it a shot. Why not?
No! Dang it, bro! Nothing still. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Right. Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Now there's no doors, bro. Okay, bro.
It's worse.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Possible the story is
you
back
think?
where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Nope, the door's closed, buddy. What you mean, bro? All right, bro. We just following in your steps now, huh? Okay. All right.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
Okay, nice.
The story. Here it comes. Wait. Never mind. Not the story.
Okay, it's just a dark room, bro.
Other way and retrace our steps.
This ain't working, bro. This ain't working, man. It's getting worse the more we go back.
Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Is that correct?
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Hey! Yeah, you already know what it is, man.
A lot of hard work.
I told you what it was,
really
man. It's too easy, bro.
Good job.
It's too easy, man. I won.
No, I don't feel right about this.
I do?
We
what
both
do you
know
mean?
you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Bro, come on, man. I just won. Y'all seen that, right? It said you win. The Parable Adventure.
I've got a solution.
Okay.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay. Should I follow the line? I feel like I want to progress this a little bit, but like, I wanna keep going straight, bro. We're gonna see. We're gonna see, bro.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Okay.
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa.
What is this man talking? Hey, yo.
Back there? Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yeah, play that music. Hey, bro, this is a little loud. I can't even hear myself sing. Alright, bro, this man about making me mad. You gotta turn this off.
Cut the music.
Thank
Go back
you.
and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Annual reviews, consolidation reports, departmental accounts, personnel files, budget analysis, financial records. Why would I want to? What am I looking for exactly? I don't know what he wanted me to see. Okay, whatever, bro. Yeah, I don't know. That low-key looked like the one area I was at, though. Spin game, okay.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
Oh, you got your lines crossed.
Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Bro, wait a minute. The door's closed now, bro. Nope. See, they trying to kill me. They trying to kill me, bro. I'm good. I'm gonna keep straight. Hey, I know where I'm going. It's this way. Yep. I'm not dealing with it.
Still missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line? Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
Facts. He understands what I'm trying to do. Alright, so we're gonna go back through this way then.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? After we trusted you. After everything we've been through, well, I can't take
Maybe
this
the
anymore.
line trying to show me something.
Restart.
Restart. Alright, so I could trust the line, maybe.
Maybe Stanley, I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know, How about this direction?
All right.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Yep. Well, it could be anything.
Yep.
What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
There's nothing
Whatever
here, man.
it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I'm picturing Rocket League again, bro. That's what I'm picturing. Rocket. Okay. Wrong way. I just follow this way, I guess. Okay, so I'm picturing Rocket League. You know what I'm saying? I need the ball and everything again. I'm thinking about open world maybe, so like no walls or nothing like that. And yeah, I think we'll be pretty good, man.
No, not you again, Stanley. I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
We should be fine. What in the world? Okay.
Ah, a choice. We get to make
Here
a
we
decision.
go. Here we go.
From here, the story is in our control.
Right.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
This is new.
In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay. So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct
This sounds
one.
like something Romeo would make.
Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
Sandy attempts to play the story, but it's prevented and able to go or do anything. The game restarts on its own. 6 restart.
Oh, hold up. What's this? The confusion ending. You're telling
Find the
me
line again.
that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game
after a long time, Stanley
8
dies.
times?
That's how it ends, bro. I just die.
It's all determined?
Okay.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
Okay, where are we at?
Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Okay, this is the music. We used to return
My
to
mind
the office
goes
to
blank
monitor.
simply because it's written here on
Adventure
this thing.
To unexplored territory.
Wall.
Find the line again. Yep.
Well,
Find a
you
confession
consulted me.
schedule.
Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Okay.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean...
bro.
Did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know?
Narrator forgets about
come
previous restarts. Stanley attempts
happen?
to play the story, but is prevented. To go here or do anything. The game starts on its own.
I guess now we just wait.
Find the line again, begin following the line.
In some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. They're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
Get bored and leave. Narrator restarts the game. The narrator, you're gone.
Well, in the meantime, if you...
Now there is no narrator, right? Is that what the next one said?
Oh,
he's here.
Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need.
He doesn't remember.
If I can make it through this door, I can make it through the wall.
He ain't gonna remember nothing. Oh my goodness.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
if I follow
left.
the directions or not. So follow him to the left. Okay. Okay, we're here again. Now we're here now. This is new.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Okay.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished.
Are we just going in a circle?
Think he was crazy.
Are we just going in a circle, bruh?
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Yeah.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
I can't
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all
not crazy,
dream.
bro.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
Go find
his co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared.
What's this man
on?
It
was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
He
thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams. The truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Okay.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Okay.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back.
Hold on. You on something?
The fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife.
Hey, he got a wife?
My job.
My boy Stanley. I knew your squats wasn't for nothing, bruh.
My life is normal. I am normal.
Okay.
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Why did he say it like that? Did I win? No. I'm still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real.
Bro,
please, just someone tell me I'm real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
This is what he was talking about?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, For just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane.
I am
in control of my mind.
I'm so lost.
I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Bro, what in the world, man? Okay. Yep, now there's no narrator.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Oh, he's here. Okay, cool. Here you go. I don't know what's going on anymore, man. I'm honestly lost. I'm honestly lost, bro.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Okay.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
So did I win the first one? Is that what I'm hearing?
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
So, did I do the first one, though?
Sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Okay.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, okay. But I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
There's no buttons to go up or down.
Is it broken?
Oh my gosh, bro.
Should we be moving somewhere or oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's
my boy
on
Stanley
to the
really
new
got a wife
content.
though, bruh.
I've never been more ready. Let's
Thank
do
you
it.
for telling me that, man. Makes me feel good, like my dude actually had a purpose. You know what I'm saying?
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Give me the content, Stanley.
All right.
Jump this.
All right. Let's see. It's the jump circle.
But I can't jump. Oh! Oh, look, I can jump, bro! Wait. I'm gonna leave it at 1, and then I'm gonna see what's over there. Exciting new content, bro. This is crazy. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're gonna leave it at 1. Then we're gonna look around, see what's going on over here.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
I'm gonna jump one more time. Wow. Wow, that sucks. Okay. So we can jump now, but we can't jump unless we was in
another elevator. Stanley, I have to say,
I don't know if he's like crouching or laying down, bro. This man's knees are up to like his neck, to his chin right now.
Exciting new content. If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yeah.
Very good.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Okay. Thank you for enjoying the content. Oh,
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game?
Yep, and they said he'll restart the game again.
Back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
Oh my goodness.
No frills, no
gimmicks. Is it telling the truth?
Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Yep, go ahead, man. Go ahead, do it, bro. Let's see. Yep, man.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares? Oh, never mind. You're not a dork.
Bruh, no, bro. You really paying me, bro. You called me a dork. I'll see what it is, bro. You know, I'm with you on this, man. We already made it this far, bro. Let's just see. Sure you ain't trying to kill me, bro. Okay, what happened?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
You know, this is actually a really good game, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. What's over here?
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Hey, that's from Path of Exile. What is this, man? What is that? 2013, is that actual time? No, it's not. Wow. Created surprisingly down to earth. Wow. Am I missing any of these? Work in progress, beta. Go outside, don't play for 5 years. Smile because it happened. A trip down memory lane. Okay. Wow. This is actually crazy.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created.
Every game.
It was Persona 3. It was
every
all of
game
them.
that they ever created.
It's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk
Is the room filling up, bro? Or am I tripping?
Husk with an hour of new elevator content.
No, it's always been like this. I thought I seen a leg, bro. I was about to swing, bro. About to swing. Okay, can't go that way. Oh, this is nice, bro. This is actually really nice.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
Right. Tell him, son. Tell him, bro. I don't even know your name. This box is in my way, bro. Can you... This Serious Room 2023. Okay.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
What in the world?
Oh, no. Oh, God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
Preserved gas.
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they? Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
That's crazy.
Funny? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the
you
game
got a lot of these reviews that you ain't telling me, bro.
Profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Okay. This game got them Life is Strange type graphics. That's what I'm getting. I should do a playthrough on that next.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone
it's very repetitive and boring.
This preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. Okay. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure, like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
I wish there was a skip button. It's crazy.
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button.
We ain't gonna talk about this big thing that just was added right here, bro? What in the world's going on here? Fast forward.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you with just... You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary... Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how... Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome.
You gotta wee out, bro.
I've had time to think about you and about us and about everything.
Is he good, bro? Narrator? Oh no! The battery on the camera is about to die. That's crazy.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's...
Okay, bro. See, it's like when you press the button, bro, you know what I'm saying? You're glad that he's there. And then when he's not there, you're like, well, now what? It's just like... The end
is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Oh, snap. The roof's leaking. He said the end is never the end, is never the... Yep. Water damage. Great. Did he like die or something, bro? 'Cause now he's not talking at all. Give me the Minecraft eating noise. I don't like them noises. We're gonna just keep going. I don't like them noises, not one bit. Nope. Nope, but I take these headphones off, bro. But I take these headphones off, bro. I think I did it, boys. I think I did it, boys. I made it out of the continuum, bro. I'm in the open world. Stanley, my boy. You can walk freely. You can live your life no longer trapped, my bro. No longer told where to go by a narrator, my boy. You forward your own path, bro. Walking into the mountains of the Sahara Desert, my boy. It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Really, bro? Really, bro? Now they go. He's back
All of
here.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Bro. This is new again. Now the door is fully open. Okay.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show.
But now it's like, wait. So the game is still going on because we... Okay. I'm so lost, bro. I'm like completely
you see, Stanley,
lost.
I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
I'm proud of him, man. I'm proud of my boy, bro.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Wow. Get your first trophy. I can't see it under my camera. That's why it's popping up right there.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement.
It's just the word 2 in multiple languages.
It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Right. Hey, bro, he cooked up with this. There's already someone. Who is that? What's that name say? Can't read it. Hey, whoever it is, they can draw though. Okay, bro, what's going on,
now, to
man?
be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
To the show
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Okay.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Okay, let me see what you got going on here, bro. Say, okay, reassurance bucket. New features. What you got? Okay.
Okay, I'll be honest. I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Get Well Someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
See, this is why I don't like you, bro. This is why I don't like him, bro. Okay, man. Oh, it looks hideous. I should have chosen the other one.
Maybe I should have gone with... No. Nope,
yes,
I've made my decision.
You should have went with the other one, bro. Free new plus easy trophy. It can't be... I can't believe it's that simple. Okay. Free trophy, get yours here. Pull the lever, receive your trophy. No more steps. It just works. Get yours right now.
Now here's something special.
You remember I'm about to move my camera real quick.
That got left in the game on accident.
Down to the middle.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes.
What's it
you
called?
See, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the trophy will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Now I gotta move this down. Never pops up. There it is. And we'll move this down to match it. There we go. Just because when I get achievements and stuff, it just shows up a black screen. Test trophy locked. Pull the lever?
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the trophy is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you. And I promise it will.
We hear you. I don't think you do, bro. Fix it right now. If I keep on hitting it, will you say something else? No. You gonna let me drive a car, bro? We've been here for let me see. We've been here for an hour and a half now.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
There's one up here. Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them?
Ah, collectibles. Whoa. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stop the intrinsic joy
so what's
of
the point I'm going
for? You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
It's a menace, bro. He's just disrespectful, like outright. I can't. Oh, I gotta actually go to it. Okay. What is it? Is that a lever? A candle? A bunch of bodies reaching for it. Kinda spooky. It's me! Bro, he did. He really did all that. Collect them all.
God,
Bro.
It really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Got up there for a second. That's kind of weird, right? Look at this. Look, see it? Oh, snap! Oh. Jump circle this map free trophy button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Merch setting world. Okay, no, we're going this way. I don't know what they're talking about, so we're going. No, I don't want to leave yet, so we're gonna go this way. We did all those, so we're going. What's this? Jumps remaining.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's...
Right.
Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
I knew it, bro. I should have kept one.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
I knew I should have saved one jump, bro. I said it. I said I should have saved one and continued, and I didn't. Oh, my gosh. That's actually upsetting. That's annoying. Okay, merch. Here we go. What we got going on? I saw the new content. Okay. Pretty basic stuff, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. Please no screenshots. Okay, I've been here already. So are things different or am I tripping? Things are definitely different. Okay. Button that says the name of the player that's playing the game. Yes, this is where I want to be.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really
Oh,
want?
I thought I seen somebody,
course,
bro.
The first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button, which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the
Put me to sleep, bro. Put me to sleep, bro.
Your name, whatever
You're lying to me, man. You're lying at this point.
Let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of
My name is Stanley, though. Why couldn't you just make it Stanley?
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love.
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim. All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim.
Yeah, I know it is, bro.
Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on? See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button says. Instead, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
Jim.
He really took it away. That's crazy. How dare he? That'd be crazy if one of these made it now. Alright, so since we did that, this game is just so massive, it's kind of crazy.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable.
That door is new.
They would appreciate what I've
created. And now that door up there is closed. Infinite hole. I definitely don't want to jump in there. We're gonna go this way and see what's up here.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the well, we'll figure that out later.
Free trophy. But isn't the endless pit? Okay, don't jump in that yet. You're definitely not jumping in that endless pit first. We're gonna go up here. Settings of the world. Settings world. Okay. That's new. No, it's not. It's just epilogue. But I'll go back to it. Yeah. You can find a way to open up that door up there again. So, where did I go that opened it? I went this way, I think. Oh, no, it is open. That door, wasn't it closed? Am I tripping?
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart.
This might be so bad. Let me get it.
As long as you hold onto the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest,
Look at that.
It's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Give me the bucket.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Thank you, man.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
Yeah.
All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Okay. So, okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna jump into the bottomless pit. Because I did everything else.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Collectibles, we did that already. Exit, so we're going in here. What's this? Okay, we're getting in there. We're going this way to the infinite hole. Okay. Bruh. Ain't no way. Ain't no way this dude. Educational infinite hole chart. Immortal science more like, bro. Okay, bruh. I feel like I'm about to break my legs doing this.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever.
I got my bucket.
Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Here we go, boys. Here we go, boys and girls. Hey, see? I got my bucket.
You see, isn't it wonderful?
Oh,
one of my
Saturday.
more ingenious concoctions,
Parkour.
if I do say so.
Parkour.
Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Nah. I just want to fall.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer.
I want to see
do
if it
recommend
actually
you
is
use the
infinite.
teleport button to go back to the top.
Because I feel like it's going to
Sooner
expose
rather than
him.
later spectrum of things. Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly
I feel like I've seen this
exaggerated
before.
the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is.
Right.
It's an extremely deep hole.
Okay.
I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Okay, I knew it, bruh. I knew you were lying. I knew you were lying.
Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're
Right.
so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants
Every
to
pause
fall
button
infinitely?
is
I
a
figured the hole was as deep
Roman
as
numeral
anyone would
2.
actually need. Don't you put this on
Okay,
me.
buddy.
Maybe you're the problem. Look,
Guess
things
two
got a
of
little
us,
heated there. I
we
think
can make
both
it. We
said
try.
some things we
If
didn't mean.
we try,
Why
just
don't
two
we just
of
put
us.
all
Oh
this
my
behind
goodness,
us
really?
and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite? If that
From
works for
management
you,
to everyone.
then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top
Meet
of the
me
hole
at
and we can move
2
on.
p.m.
I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Sincerely, management. New mug.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even... Oh, for heaven... You see? I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person.
Not
What is it?
normal.
Yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no.
Oh,
You have a weird sort of... Oh.
Did it get shorter?
Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole. I didn't
Thanks.
think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me
Excuse me.
up above.
Okay.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, How could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
You're right.
I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length.
Okay.
Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
All right, you with me on
this. There it is. The shame of my lies. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Okay. It's not working.
Is the teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
Don't you dare restart.
Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care,
You ain't gonna do nothing
Stanley.
else if it's only me,
hope
bro.
you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Okay. It is a kind of fascinating hole. Like my bucket got my hole, bro. It's pretty cool. Pretty nice and comfy. You got a nice little... Hey, bro, what's that noise, man? I kind of like it here, though. You know what I'm saying? It's nice, cozy. Hey, bro, hey, you hear that? It's the sound of me winning. And beautiful music harmonizing in my ears right now. Touching my soul. Feeling like it's just absolutely amazing. You hear that? Hope this ain't copyrighted. Should I mute this? That's your boy right there. That's me. Hold on. Hold on. Cover that. Oh, he got it for real. Wait, why you change it up? Yeah, I don't like this. Oh, hold on. I can get with this. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hey, she can really get it with this.
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer.
Hold on.
Using up the space of my
Stanley. Stanley.
Bro, what is he doing, bro? He's playing.
Dozed off there, drifting away into dreams.
No, I want to go back, bro. He's low-key killing it, though.
It's just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up, to keep you really, truly focused on the whole. From the looks of things, you and I will have
Bro, that was actually kind of fire. I was low-key jamming to it, too.
To all of them. Stay alert, Stanley.
Okay.
I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Like, bro, what was that? Oh, we going back, bro? We'll be back. We'll be back to it. Oh, he restarted me? Oh, how dare they, man? No, I want to go back in the hole, bruh.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
No, bro. I've done them all. Already got my bucket. I did that. Where's the infinite hole at? Here it is. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. I did that. Where's the infinite hole, bruh? You'll get so mad at me, but it's okay. We need to make a beat out of that. Ooh. Bro, what? Man, this man sucks, bro. Got my reassurance bucket, so I'm still insured. See what I did there? See what I did there? I get to choose a different one.
Come now, you've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
Okay, Brad. Yeah, you don't talk about your shop at all. Insurance bucket. We did everything. Did I hit the elevator button? There's no elevator buttons. Okay. Am I missing to do something is the question. Okay. So we already got our bucket. He's probably going to say we already got the bucket again when I go up here. Unless I can get 2 buckets. That'd be nice. Okay. Doesn't say anything about the bucket. Huh. Now I'm lost. He closed the door to the infinite hole. We already did that. Hit the button. Looked at the merch. He removed the button. You heard Jim in the game. Oh, is he just telling me what I already heard? So if I go back up here, we'll... Bro. Okay. So we'll head up here. You gonna say something about it? No. Can't get out. Narrator's being awfully quiet now, guys. He's awfully quiet, bro. Can't open up none of the doors. I would try that one, but it probably won't open either. I don't know, bruh. I don't know. Jump in a circle. The circle thing's already been done. Collected the collectibles. I've done. There's an exit. Yeah, exit. There it is. Here we go. And I got my bucket with me.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Ooh. Yeah. What in the world did you do to that man's face? What? Okay,
so,
bruh.
Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going
He's
to
very
work.
passionate about
There's
this game. That's what I like
definitely
about him.
a
You
good
know
game
what I'm
in
saying?
there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay, Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay,
bro, what did he do, bro?
Hold on.
What did he
Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes.
The collectibles
this is
right
much
there where you
better. I
find
feel
it.
good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
Bro, what is this?
Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let's see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead.
Should I back up a little bit?
Take a look.
All right, boys, here we go. Okay. Hey, man's cooked up with this, though. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. He cooked up with this. See, that's a game I'd like to play, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got the nice little, the intro to it, too.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
And then you can skip it now. What?
Stanley worked for a company in a big
building. Okay, the balloons are
kind of
extra. He should have chose the other one.
Employee number 427.
So now I can skip the intro. Can I jump? I can't jump.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
My reassurance bucket!
Stanley picked up the bucket.
What? Okay. Put the fries in the bag. Put the fries in the bag. Okay.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Should I go in the door on the right still? I'm gonna listen to him. I am reassured because of the bucket, that's why.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Right.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Walk that? No, I don't want to go this way. I'd rather walk upstairs to the office of the boss and then go through that area again. Unless... Okay, meaningful game.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
If I remember right?
Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him, always. The bucket would. And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. Yep. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
2845. I was completely off. Okay.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Yes. Now we'll follow his story properly.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket.
What made him choose a bucket of all things?
Reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
I believe you, bro.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Bro, what?
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Right. I'ma just do it, bro. I'ma just do it. Reminds me of the endless, infinite hole. Oh.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise,
hold on,
Stanley
bro.
reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket.
Hey, turn it off.
Use is a sense of ease.
Turn it off, no wait.
Crushed to death. This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
Duck.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end as it was crushed violently to death. It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own
epilogue,
way,
bro.
but
Okay.
this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
The bucket. Bro. The bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit. You're standing at the precipice. Okay, you know what? I ain't gonna even try that word. Get out of here.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
Give me the bucket then. Inferno bucket. A record of the Inferno bucket, which was in the medieval era, so powerfully alluring that it drove dozens of nations to went with one another for control of it. Millions died, and yet, in spite of it all, the simple fact remains: no one can control a bucket.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
The hanging bucket. I low-key, I'm gonna weave this. I'm gonna weave it because I don't want to fall into the hole. They trying to. Oh, can I get the bucket? Ah, got the bucket.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong. Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine.
What?
Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
Okay.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Hold on.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered
If I would have
the door
restarted
on
the
his left.
game there, I'm gonna go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
So I'm gonna just
Stanley took
be
the
wrong
door
the
on
whole
his
time
left
again.
to go back to the meeting room.
No, I'm gonna keep straight.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't
No.
go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes, good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley
What?
did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked. No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point."
Oh.
Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket?
Right.
I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this
Okay,
point.
bro.
Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly.
Exactly.
So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Nah. I don't think I will. Okay, I ain't got no choice. Show me what a bucket is, bro.
Now then,
bucket.
I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
Okay.
Simple enough, right?
I'm gonna try
This
to
should
trick
tell
him
us
and
everything
see if
we'll
that gets
ever
me
need
out
to
of here.
know about what is or is not a bucket.
Okay,
let's
okay.
begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Exactly. I'm too smart, bro. It's too easy, bro.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Nah. It's still hologram, bro.
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Exactly, bro. It's too easy. Is he gonna keep asking me?
Is this a bucket?
Nah, bro.
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
It looks like the other two.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
That's what we need right there.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous
it's a
machine
bucket,
that
bro.
tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
Absolutely incredible. Like, bro.
Is this a bucket?
Yep, that's one right there, bro. I need that. Put that in my hands right now.
Correct. This is a bucket.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. It is a bucket, bro. I know what I'm talking about, man. It's too easy. It's too easy, boys.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
That ain't a bucket, bro.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
All right, bro. All right. Trick question ain't really going to help you. Help me.
Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me search it around here somewhere.
No, that was not a bucket.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true.
It's true, bro.
Is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Like, no.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago, I could answer these questions with confidence.
Exactly.
And yet
That's
now
how you get
I'm
them, bro.
somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I?
No, it's just a figment.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this.
Yes, you're a bucket,
I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with.
Okay.
I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry.
Don't take my bucket from me.
I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
No!
Okay, here we go.
No! He's gonna take my comfort puck from away from
Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket?
Exactly.
Every single thing in the game was a bucket.
Big head brain.
God, I had no idea.
Big head brain. Oh my goodness. Big brain play. There we go.
I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
Okay.
Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue.
It's because I said no.
But we haven't got a game. So, tell you what. I'll reset everything, and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person. All right, here we go.
What? So, I'm going to say yes when he asks if he's... Okay, never mind. What is going on here?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest, and this was not the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
He gonna be so
and
mad, bro.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket
Did he
was
take away the
wrong.
balloons? I ain't see no balloons.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting
They're
room.
still here.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yeah, good.
Said
So
the
this
bucket.
time, if I
Now ride
actually
the
say
lift
yes
all the
that
way
he
to
is
the
a
top.
bucket,
There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question
that
why
delete
or
him
how
too?
this bucket was speaking to him. It
We'll
should
find
have
out.
alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this
Okay.
obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to
Maybe
him,
like some no
and
buckets
he
beyond this
unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked. No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign
Okay,
right
here we go.
there.
This is
It
where we
says,
need to be.
No buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually
Here
don't
we
know
go.
what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which,
What if
if
I
that's
said-
true, well, my goodness. I think we have to do something
nothing's
about
a bucket.
it. This
Will he delete?
misunderstanding could have dire consequences
no,
on the
I'm
entire
gonna do the same
rest of the
thing,
game,
and
if
then
not
at the
addressed
end,
quickly
I'm gonna
and
say
properly.
yes, he's a bucket.
So much of the impact of the story is dependent
So when he says
on
he's
your
just gonna delete all the
understanding
buckets,
of
it
what
should delete him
is
too.
and isn't a bucket. Please,
Exactly.
step in here for a moment.
That's what I'm gonna do. Make him delete himself from his own game. Easy work. Watch.
Now
Yeah,
then,
watch this, guys.
I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know
Watch.
about what is or is not a bucket.
Exactly.
Okay, let's begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a
Game is so interesting. It's crazy. I'm actually intrigued. I'm actually intrigued.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
You can hear him moving the bucket back. It's
Item
actually kind of
3.
funny.
Is this a bucket? Incorrect. This is a bucket.
Now we got the tractors.
Item
Yeah.
4. Is
me
this
that.
a bucket?
Give me that right there.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
Okay.
Is this a bucket?
That's the one right there.
Correct. This is a bucket.
See? Messing up his programming. This is how we get out of the game.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No.
Trick question.
Both.
Gotcha.
Watch. Am I a bucket?
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
He should be like nothing's there, and I'm going to say no.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true. Unless, is that what you think?
Is that what you think?
Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket? You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective.
Here you go.
What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Yes.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
So I should erase him.
What happened?
Oh, come on.
Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket? Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me.
What?
I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful.
That man straight is a bucket, bro.
Buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that.
Is acting
Who
crazy.
knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.